Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers. Welcome back to Knowledge Journey. Today, we're diving into a topic that's hotter than your morning coffee. Why discipline will take you places that motivation can only dream of. Now, don't get me wrong, motivation feels great, like that first bite of a chocolate bar, but it's about as reliable as a Wi-Fi signal in the wilderness. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty of why discipline is the real MVP in achieving your goals. First off, let's clear up what we mean by discipline. Imagine you've got a gym subscription. Motivation is what gets you to sign up and feel pumped for the first week. Discipline? That's what drags your butt out of bed at 5 a.m. to hit the treadmill when it's raining cats and dogs outside and all you want is 5 more minutes under the covers. Discipline is that quiet, unsexy consistency that stacks up results day after day, regardless of mood swings or Netflix series releases. Now, why is this important? Well, according to a study by the American Psychological Association, people with high self-discipline are more likely to be happier. Not just because they get things done, but because they create a predictable framework for their life that reduces stress and chaos. That's right. Living a disciplined life actually means living a happier life. Who would have thought, huh? To put it visually, think of your goal as a giant boulder. Motivation gives you a temporary adrenaline rush to push the boulder a few feet. Exciting, but exhausting. Discipline, on the other hand, is like putting that boulder on a series of rolling logs. It might not be as thrilling, but boy does it make the journey smoother and more sustainable. So, stick around as we break this down further, and I'll show you how to replace that flaky friend called motivation with a reliable buddy named discipline. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. Let's roll. Now, let's unpack the importance of discipline over motivation through some vivid examples that you can almost see playing out in front of you. Picture this. It's January, and like about half the planet, you've vowed to get in shape this year. The gym is packed, the energy is high, and motivation is practically buzzing through the air. Fast forward to February. Suddenly, it's like a ghost town. So, what happened to all that New Year enthusiasm? Simply put, motivation took a holiday, and discipline didn't pick up the slack. Let's talk about an athlete we all admire. Think of Usain Bolt, the fastest man alive. Do you think he woke up every day fired up to train? Absolutely not. His coach, Glenn Mills, pointed out that Bolt's success wasn't just about speed. It was about showing up and training hard, even on the bad days. That's discipline in action. Now to hit closer to home, let's consider the students among us. Research shows that students who demonstrate high levels of self-discipline outperform their peers in almost every indicator. Not because they're smarter, but because they stick to their study schedules, manage their time well, and don't let procrastination take the wheel. Specifically, a study from the University of Pennsylvania found that discipline better predicts success than IQ, which is a game changer in how we approach learning and education. What does this all mean for you? Whether you're trying to ace your courses, climb the career ladder, or even just get better at cooking, the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be is built with the bricks of discipline. It's not about having a burst of energy once in a while. It's about the daily grind, setting small, achievable goals and hitting them consistently, no matter what. So, let's gear up as we move into the nitty-gritty of how to cultivate this superhero trait in the next part of our journey. Get ready to take some serious notes. All right, so we've seen how discipline trumps motivation when it comes to turning aspirations into real achievements. But how do you cultivate this superhero trait? Let's roll up our sleeves and dive into some actionable tips that you can start applying right now to develop ironclad discipline. First things first, it all starts with setting clear, specific goals. Imagine you're a sailor navigating the vast ocean. Without a map and a compass, you're just drifting aimlessly. Your goals are your map, and discipline is your compass. Let's say your goal is to learn a new language. Instead of a vague, "I want to be fluent," pinpoint exactly what you want to achieve. Maybe it's to hold a 5-minute conversation confidently in Spanish by the end of 3 months. Next up, create a structured plan and stick to it. It's like building a routine that becomes second nature, just like brushing your teeth. If you're learning Spanish, schedule regular study times, use language apps daily, and practice speaking with native speakers. Remember, consistency is key. You wouldn't expect muscles to grow if you sporadically lifted weights only when you felt like it, right? Now let's talk about tracking your progress. This is a game changer because what gets measured gets managed. Use tools like planners or apps to log your daily or weekly progress. This visual representation of your achievements provides a huge psychological boost. It's incredibly satisfying to see a chain of successes build up, and it motivates you to keep that streak going, not out of fleeting enthusiasm, but disciplined commitment. Lastly, prepare for the setbacks because they will come. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. When you falter, and you will, don't beat yourself up or throw in the towel. Reflect on what led to the setback, adjust your plan if needed, and get back on track. It's like navigating through stormy weather. The key is to keep steering forward, not to abandon ship. So armed with these strategies, you're all set to transform your raw motivation into a structured, disciplined approach that can stand the test of time. Remember, the power of discipline lies in small daily actions that add up to massive results. Stick with me, and let's make discipline your superpower. In our next segment, we'll dive into how to keep your discipline strong even when life tries to knock it down. Stay tuned. Great. Now you're equipped with the tools to build and foster discipline, but how do you maintain it, especially when life throws curveballs at you? This is where the rubber meets the road, and we solidify discipline into something unshakable. Let's dive into maintaining and strengthening your discipline, even under pressure. First, it's crucial to understand and accept that discipline is not a trait that some are simply born with. It's a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed and strengthened over time. Think of it as mental fitness. Just as athletes continuously train to perform at their best, you need to train your discipline muscles to keep them strong. One powerful technique is mindfulness. By being present in the moment, you can catch yourself when you start to drift off course. Let's say you're working on a project and find yourself frequently checking your phone. By becoming aware of these distractions as they happen, you can choose to redirect your focus back to the task at hand. It's about being mindful of your choices and recognizing the moments when you're about to give in to temptation. Next, let's talk about environment optimization. Your environment can significantly influence your ability to stay disciplined. If you're trying to diet, don't stock your pantry with junk food. If you're trying to study, create a dedicated quiet workspace. Make it as easy as possible for yourself to stick to your discipline by removing as many obstacles as you can. It's about controlling your surroundings to support your goals, rather than relying solely on willpower. Another key aspect is building a support system. Surround yourself with people who not only support your goals, but have similar ambitions as well. There's immense power in community. Whether it's a study group, a mastermind, or a fitness class, being around others who are disciplined can inspire and motivate you to maintain your discipline. It's much harder to skip that workout or procrastinate on that assignment when you know others are counting on you and rooting for you. Lastly, reward yourself for maintaining discipline. This doesn't mean eating a whole cake if your goal is to lose weight, but appropriate, meaningful rewards can reinforce your habit of discipline. For instance, after a month of disciplined study, treat yourself to a movie night or a small getaway. These rewards not only make the journey enjoyable, but also remind you that discipline doesn't have to be all about sacrifices. By combining these strategies, mindfulness, optimizing your environment, leveraging your community, and rewarding yourself, you can ensure that your discipline is ready for anything. Stick with these practices and watch as discipline becomes not just something you do, but a part of who you are. In our next chat, we'll explore some advanced techniques to keep your discipline robust, even during the toughest of times. Stay disciplined, stay sharp, and as always, keep pushing forward on your knowledge journey. All right, now that you've got a solid foundation on maintaining your discipline, let's level up and talk about some advanced techniques to keep your discipline robust even during the toughest of times. This part is all about fine-tuning your approach and ensuring that your discipline can withstand any storm. Ready? Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about anticipation and strategic planning. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will come. The key to maintaining discipline through these challenges is to anticipate potential obstacles and plan for them in advance. For example, if you know you have a busy period coming up at work that could derail your workout routine, plan shorter, more intense workouts, or shift your schedule around to maintain your physical activity. This preemptive strategy helps you stay in control and not fall victim to unexpected circumstances. Another advanced technique is mental contrasting. This is a powerful visualization tool where you not only envision reaching your goals, but also clearly picture the obstacles that stand in your way. This technique, rooted in psychological research, helps you stay realistic about your path and better prepares you for potential setbacks. For instance, if you're saving money for a big trip, imagine the satisfaction of the adventure, but also recognize moments where you might be tempted to overspend. By doing this, you can develop strategies to overcome these temptations and stay on track. Stress management is also critical in maintaining discipline. High stress levels can derail even the most disciplined individuals by clouding judgment and reducing mental energy. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, regular physical activity, and meditation can help manage stress levels, making it easier for you to maintain your discipline. Integrating these practices into your daily routine ensures you have the mental clarity and calmness needed to make consistent, disciplined choices. Lastly, let's not forget the power of incremental improvement. The concept of Kaizen, which means continuous improvement in Japanese, can be incredibly effective here. Instead of overwhelming yourself with huge, sudden changes, focus on making small adjustments regularly. This could mean improving your productivity by just 1% every week, or adding just one more vegetable to your meals each day. These small increments add up and lead to significant improvements over time without the burnout and overwhelm that often come with major changes. By mastering these advanced techniques, anticipation and strategic planning, mental contrasting, stress management, and incremental improvement, you'll not only keep your discipline strong, but also turn it into your default mode, no matter what life throws your way. In our final segment, we'll wrap up with a powerful summary and some extra tips to ensure you're completely equipped to journey forward with unwavering discipline. Keep tuning in, keep learning, and let's keep building that disciplined life you aspire to on your knowledge journey. Let's add a dash of inspiration to our discussion on discipline with some success stories from well-known figures. This will help illustrate how discipline can pave the way to remarkable achievements, no matter the field or endeavor. Let's call this Celebrity Spotlight Lessons in Discipline, and dive into how some of the most successful people have used this powerful trait to achieve incredible things. 1. J.K. Rowling, the power of perseverance. Before J.K. Rowling became one of the best-selling authors of all time with her Harry Potter series, she faced numerous rejections. It's well documented that the manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was turned down by 12 publishers before finally being accepted by Bloomsbury. Rowling's unwavering discipline to continue writing, revising, and submitting her work amidst personal challenges, including being a single mother living on welfare, shows the formidable power of persistence and disciplined work ethic. Her story exemplifies how discipline can help overcome even the harshest of rejections and personal hardships. So 2. Elon Musk, visionary work ethic. Elon Musk is known for his role in creating and sustaining major companies like PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX. His work ethic is legendary. Musk has been known to work up to 100 hours a week when needed. He attributes his success to his intense focus and disciplined approach to problem solving and innovation. Musk's ability to stay disciplined, maintaining a laser-sharp focus on his goals, even when facing skeptics and financial crises, has been pivotal in turning his visionary ideas into reality. 3. Serena Williams, athletic discipline. Serena Williams is not just a phenomenal athlete. She's a testament to what relentless discipline in training and mindset can achieve. With 23 Grand Slam titles, her rigorous training routine and disciplined approach to practice and recovery have been central to her longevity and success in tennis. Williams' career showcases how disciplined habits, from consistent practice sessions to strict dietary and fitness regimes, are essential for peak performance in sports. 4. Warren Buffett, financial discipline. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest and most successful investors of all time, credits his success to his disciplined investing strategy. Following the principles of value investing, Buffett focuses on undervalued stocks that show promise for long-term growth. This disciplined approach requires patience and a steady hand, as it often means going against market trends. His strategy shows how discipline in sticking to your principles and making calculated decisions can lead to immense success in finance. Each of these stories highlights different aspects of discipline, whether it's persisting in the face of rejection, focusing intensely on groundbreaking projects, maintaining rigorous physical and mental fitness, or sticking to a consistent investment philosophy. What these figures all share is a commitment to disciplined habits and mindsets that ultimately guided them to extraordinary levels of success. In the next and final segment, we'll sum up everything we've learned about discipline and provide final thoughts and extra tips to help you maintain this crucial trait in your own pursuit of success. Stay tuned for more motivating insights right here on your knowledge journey. As we wrap up our deep dive into the power of discipline, it's clear that this is not just a trait, but a transformative practice that can lead to incredible achievements in any area of life. From the inspirational stories of J.K. Rowling's perseverance to Elon Musk's visionary work ethic, Serena Williams' athletic discipline, and Warren Buffett's strategic financial decisions, we've seen how discipline can be the defining factor between ordinary and extraordinary success. Key takeaways. 1. Discipline is universal. Whether you're an author, entrepreneur, athlete, or investor, discipline is a key ingredient in achieving and sustaining success. It transcends fields and industries, proving its worth as a universal tool for achieving goals. 2. Start small. Remember, discipline doesn't have to be daunting. Start with small, manageable tasks and build up gradually. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and every disciplined action you take is a step toward your ultimate goal. 3. Consistency is key. The power of discipline lies in consistency. It's not about occasional Herculean efforts, but regular, repeated actions. It's the daily grind, the routine that you stick to, even on days when it feels impossible. 4. Flexibility within frameworks. While it's important to have a strict plan, be flexible in your approach. Life is unpredictable, and being too rigid can sometimes be a setback. Adapt and adjust your plans, but keep your eyes on the prize. 5. Support systems matter. Build a support system of like-minded individuals who not only encourage you, but also hold you accountable. Discipline is easier to maintain when you're part of a community striving for similar goals. 6. Reward your progress. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. These rewards reinforce the positive impact of discipline and motivate you to continue pushing forward. Final thoughts. As you move forward on your own journey, whether you're pursuing personal, academic, or professional goals, remember that discipline is more than just a means to an end. It's a lifestyle. It's about making deliberate choices every day that align with your long-term objectives. It's about not giving up when things get tough, and about finding joy in the growth and improvements you see in yourself. Thank you for joining me on this comprehensive exploration of discipline here at Knowledge Journey. Keep striving, keep disciplined, and remember, the most extraordinary journeys are those taken not by leaps and bounds, but by one disciplined step at a time. Stay curious, stay motivated, and most importantly, stay disciplined.